And your stream just died.
My stream just died.
Yep.
OBS says I'm still going. Still live.
There we go.
Just a bit of a hiccup then.
I got to see the
fuck, I forgot to
Gunpla
change
page.
the streams and stuff. This is such a great start. I totally forgot to...
It wouldn't be a VTuber stream without some starting stuff.
Oh, no shit. No. Oh, shit. Not gaming, it's talk shows and podcasts. That'll work perfect. That should be all updated, and I am ready to go. Finally. So, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody? Name, pronouns, that kind of thing?
Alright. Hello, my name is Vanni Exe. I am your favorite antiviral program, come sentient, playing video games in my spare time with you, my users, and battling the viruses and trolls of the internet. I am gender fluid, female presenting online. I identify as a chocolate bar. Hershey.
Oh, that's a pretty funny campaign, to be honest. Welcome in, chatters. So, what platforms are you on?
I stream to Twitch and to the Blue Twitch, Fansly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I might grab a link from that off you later.
I will be happy to provide.
So, do you go by any nicknames?
Not really, Vonnie. I've been through many names over the years, but Vonnie is the one that everybody sticks with, either Vonnie or Mommy.
Oh, so many people tried calling me Mommy that I ended up just literally changing my name to Mistress Briley, so that anybody now that calls me said,
Gotcha.
"Oh, I'm back already. Nice."
You are.
At least the recording still went through. Or, like, it never stopped. It just has that pause. I'm gonna be yelling at Tellus soon enough.
Got to see that page of Gunpla.
Stream keeps crashing. Yeah, this... First time, I don't know what it was. Second time, it was because my router reset on me. It's a piece of shit that just loves to do that randomly. Typically, it's avoided doing that on stream.
See, my service has a problem where my download speed will be fine. I'll be able to hear everybody in a Discord call fine. My upload speed drops to 0 and they cannot hear me at all. I lose connection to any game that I'm playing. I lose connection to Twitch. I've tried contacting the internet provider, and what I basically found out is the local switch that handles the neighborhood's internet is being overloaded, and it's a hardware problem on their end, and they can't do jack shit about it.
Wow, that's just...
So I have to deal with it. So sometimes it won't happen for like a week, and then sometimes my stream will crash out 3 to 4 times in 6 hours. So
I prefer it not to happen on stream, but what can you do? And ideally, it does not happen when I'm trying to do like a deep dungeon in Final Fantasy XIV. Because if you die in that, you gotta start over.
I just went through the first 50 in House of the Dead.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
I think highest I've gone is like 150, 130. Dark Knight on Palace. That was fun. So, before my router reset, I was about to ask you, do you have a catchphrase?
Back in my pirate days, when I was streaming Sea of Thieves for nothing but for 2 years straight, it was yo ho, let's go. But since then, not really.
No, not everybody does. Like, honestly, it's, I think, less than half people actually think of one. Can you describe your aesthetic or lore briefly?
Well, I did describe my lore in my intro.
That is true. I did get fairly high before this because that is the usual of my streams.
I mean, I do have I'm planning on doing lore drops in the near future with a little bit more detail behind it, so I don't want to reveal that quite yet.
Totally fine. I can move right on. What kind of audience do you want to reach?
Uh, my streams are a very safe and inclusive space. Given my own gender fluidity, I end up with a lot of being able to identify with a lot of trans viewers, and so I'm trying to create a safe space for them. In addition to that, I'm also partnered with a couple of nonprofits that focus on mental health, safety, and awareness online, and I'm trying to be safe and for everybody, basically.
Oh, that is awesome. You are more than welcome to shout them out on this stream.
Yeah, one is still in the works. Spark is still trying to get the government certification and everything for it, but it's two-way. It's they focus on positivity online by focusing on positive behaviors rather than the negative behaviors. So they reward positives rather than trying to focus on and highlight the negatives. And the other is Safe in Our World. It's a group that focuses on safety and awareness in online communities. They have a lot of resources for if you want to talk to somebody, if you want to write a testimonial or read a testimonial on how gaming has changed people's lives and affected their own mental health, either in a positive or a negative way. And it's just really good communities and really good people.
You cut out there, but it did sound like you finished your sentence.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, that does sound like a very good project and very worthwhile. What would you say inspired you to start making content?
It was 14 years ago, so I have no freaking clue. I started YouTubing 14 years ago, and it was basically just I saw other YouTubers doing it, and I wanted to do it, so.
Yeah, I started about then too, honestly. Way back in the days of machinima.
Oh, dear Lord, yes.
I
No,
remember those days.
I started during the glory days of PewDiePie.
Oh, yeah? Where he was
But
on his rise?
when he was on his rise, he hadn't made it quite big yet, but he was on his rise.
Yeah, and people started hearing about him more and more.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of content do you want to do more of?
I want to do more collabs, honestly, in the near future. So I can, one, that I can branch out, and two, I'm finding that I have a slightly bigger platform than a lot of people that I know, and so like getting other people exposure within my community and just basically networking. As far as like the actual content goes, I'm pretty stuck on the gaming side of things.
That makes sense, yeah. Collabs are definitely one of the best ways to help grow not only your audience, but the other people's as well. What kind of content do you want to do less of or move away from?
That's a hard one. Because I haven't really done any content that I don't like, honestly. Everything that I've done, I stand behind, and I haven't really had anything that I don't like or want to move away from.
That is honestly super respectable, especially after 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a video I've taken down because it's pretty bad and did not age well. Completely other channel though, so no need to worry about that. I've gotten more popular or more viewed videos since then. Do you have a goal with your platform aside from like supporting those within your community?
Honestly, just to create a space for people to feel safe and, just chill and vibe. And as far as like, I don't really have numbers goals. I'd rather focus on quality of the community rather than the quantity. And, having that safe space for people, that's what I want to be.
Oh yeah, 100%. As you engage with developing the quality of your community, that inherently attracts more people to it. It starts to get more people thinking, hey, I want to invite my friend over, check this stuff out. Word of mouth is very powerful in terms of spreading around content creators' names and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is something you wish you were taught when you first got into content creation?
Growth takes time.
It
because when
certainly does.
Because when I started, it was like like I said, it was during the PewDiePie growth, it was during the Markiplier growth, it was during the all the big name, and they were growing at an exponential rate. And I'm like, hey, I want to do that, and so I thought I was going to be able to. No, growth takes time.
Mm-hmm. You essentially got to get super duper lucky to get that kind of growth.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a kind of content you've wanted to make or see but feel like it's too niche?
Too niche. Honestly, I've wanted to do a lot more like just chatting streams with other VTubers, but at the same time, I'm don't really feel like I'd have much to add to the conversation myself.
Well, I mean,
and here we are doing this, so I'm proving my own point wrong.
yeah, we've kind of been at it, what, 10 minutes already?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, just chatting streams are tricky to honestly get into at first. It's not the easiest thing to really vocalize your thoughts consistently. There are some people that are pretty skilled at that, but most people honestly aren't, and a lot of streamers do need like a game to be playing, a video to be reacting to, another person to be talking to, in order to get their thoughts going so that they can express them.
And a lot of times for me, it's like I'm trying to stay very, very neutral as far as, because of the whole safety and mental health thing. I'm trying to stay very neutral on a lot of topics, and I don't want to talk about a lot of topics on stream. So a just chatting stream, I don't want to say something offhand and have it affect my community. So I'm like hyper aware of that.
That is definitely something to be aware of, yeah. Though I haven't really had any hot takes that my community itself has given me pushback on. I've had one community member give me shit for a person that, or a bigger streamer that I liked, and they had a problem with, and they didn't want me to watch them. But,
Oof.
like, I forget where I was going with that. What's the biggest project you're currently working on?
It's actually what's going to be happening in a couple of weeks. I just hit 1,500 on Twitch, and so I'm putting together a 1 week, 12-hour stream celebration with some community games capping off the week, and I'm going to be doing it as a donation drive for St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Oh, right on. I will definitely be putting out the VOD for this before that goes live, so definitely going to be making a note to shout that out in the video. Charity stream. What day was that again? Just to confirm?
It's going to be from the 19th to the 25th. 12-hour streams, noon to midnight Eastern.
Wow. 12-hour stream. Noted. That is definitely something I want to do what I can to help promote, even though, honestly, my reach is pretty limited. On Twitter, I look pretty big, but they're just there for my hentai.
Yeah, that was one of the other things. We were talking about numbers a little earlier, and growth, and having to get lucky. I'm pushing 7,000 on Twitch or Twitter right now, but it's all because of a couple of random chain like spam posts that went absolutely freaking viral, and I gained about 3,000, 4,000 followers in just a couple of weeks' time just because of that. And I'm like, no.
Oh, wow. Mine's
So yeah,
been a slow build, but I mean, the journey is different for everybody.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And how much of that has translated into like my community within my Discord, my community within my Twitch? Maybe like 0.5%.
Yeah, it's honestly a very small percentage of people that you're able to pull from one platform to another.
Yep.
Honestly, I found the best way to do that is to pull people from all your platforms in a Discord into one community that they can actually interact with each other in. If you could collaborate with any content creator, who would it be?
I saw this question and I was trying to think because there's so many that I would want to. But if there was absolutely just one that I could collab with,
I mean, you can name a few.
I can name a few. Okay. I would want to collab with Evertrua. I've actually collaborated with her in the past, and that was a lot of fun.
She does seem pretty cool.
She is, and really laid back. The other one would be Mrs. Mummy. She's. I've been getting into her community
more than true, actually. Mummy's pretty nice.
She is. She's really possessive, but it's in a refreshing way.
Yeah, I mean, she does have that yandere stereotype.
Yes.
But, like, I haven't really seen her do anything, like, overboard with that kind of thing. It's like, the vibes I've gotten is the possessive, are you taking care of yourself because I really care about you kind of thing. Rather than I own you and...
Well, there is one hot take that she posted on her Twitter that I will admit I've maybe had these thoughts in the past, and I guarantee you that other streamers have had these thoughts in the past too. But it was the clip where she was saying, like, when she sees her viewers in other people's chats donating bits and giving subs, it's like, those are my bits, those are my subs. Why are you over here? These are my viewers. And I will admit I've had those thoughts myself, and I guarantee other streamers have as well.
I mean, yeah, it's like it's kind of frustrating in a way when when you're seeing actual friends of yours getting that kind of support, and then like your streams go by and there's maybe a few people in chat, maybe a few follows.
Well, and the other thing is that and this is more than just streaming. It's like, I'm the friend that people get to know so that they can meet better friends, and I'm the streamer that people get to know so they can meet better streamers, and then go support the other streamers, and I get left behind. That's kind of been my story for a long time here.
I can kind of relate to that with the interviews I'm doing. Just to put that out there. What skill would you say has taken you the longest to improve?
Consistency, honestly. The ability to be consistent, and keeping to a schedule has been the absolute hardest thing. It took me losing my job and getting a bunch of free time for me to be able to finally stick to a streaming schedule.
Oh my god, I know. I'm working full-time in construction, so I actually work today, and I don't really like streaming most of the time after work. An interview is no problem because I'm just sitting here chatting with you, but like, I don't really want to get into a lot of gaming stuff. I don't want to get into like a heated debate or anything right after work.
Right.
Usually.
At least not on stream, because on stream you have to be on. You have to have that energy. Whereas if you're just gaming to chill and relax, that's completely different.
Yeah, and there is definitely an audience for the chill streamers. I mean, I've watched somebody go from or grow to Twitch partner from exclusively Final Fantasy Deep Dungeons.
Oh wow.
And, yeah, and he is pretty monotone, and he's got a laid-back, chill voice. He just explains what he's doing and explains the mechanics of the stuff, and he got very successful after doing it for multiple years consistently. How do you like to spend your free time not working on content?
At the moment, my free time is taken up by grinding MSQ on Final Fantasy. I'm at the level 82 quests of Endwalker, so I'm still working my way through, but I'm nearing the end.
I'm ahead of somebody. Sweet. I'm just starting the final zone, but I've been out of 14 for a while due to lack of money.
Gotcha.
I was saying I'm holding off until 6.3 drops, or the new Deep Dungeon drops. That got delayed.
The new dungeon just dropped.
It did. My girlfriend's been playing it. I'm super jealous. And then she tells me you gotta finish Endwalker's story to unlock it, and I'm like, fuck!
Yep.
It's been like forever. I could have done it. I could be playing it right now while we chat. Where do you want to see your platform in 5 years?
Honestly, if my platform didn't even change within the 5 years and I was still had the same community then that I do now, I'd still be happy.
Yeah?
Yep.
It sounds like you have a pretty good connection with your community.
I do.
Definitely a good boast to have as a streamer. Do you have a favorite music genre? I'm getting that
I
impression, Celestial Foxrin.
Celestial has been around for about 12 years, and Aiko, who just popped up in chat, is my online girlfriend. Actually, fiance. Sorry, we just did the bonding in 14. Started the bonding quest in 14 today.
Oh, nice! Congratulations.
What was the question again?
Do you have a favorite music genre? Also,
Oh,
hey
okay.
Yuzu in the YouTube chat.
I'll listen to pretty much anything. Aiko's been getting me into a lot more of the like melodic metal, but
Nice.
if I had to pick a favorite, it would be classic rock. Give me some Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin any day.
Solid. I definitely lean more towards metal, preferably melodic death metal. But I love all kinds of rock, metal, and various all other genres.
She's gotten me into Glory Hammer, Angus McSix, and Camelot recently.
I have not heard of any of those. Sounds like I should check them out, huh?
Glory Hammer is a metal band that their entire library is based off of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign that they ran together. And it starts in a like fantasy setting, and by the like third bit, they are fighting space wizards. Space wizards with a hammer made of lasers.
That sounds awesome. I think I just discovered my new favorite band.
The story with Glory Hammer though is if you listen to the early stuff but a few years ago they kind of fucked over their I'm sorry, am I allowed to swear? Let
Oh
me just
yeah, I
ask
don't
that.
care.
Okay. They kind of fucked over their main story, main singer, and just kicked him out of the band very, very suddenly, like mid-tour. And
Mid-tour?
Mid-tour. And the lead singer went and started his own band, Angus McSix, and the first song that just released like a month ago, or roughly, is 4 minutes of pure spite.
Elaborate, please.
Elaborate? Oh, okay. Let's see. One of the lines is Glory left my hammer, but now I wield the sword. I got stabbed through my old armor made of leather, but guess who's back? One better. Some of the other lines, but the whole song is full of lines like that. That's just referencing the character that he used to play in Glory Hammer and the way the the campaign went and how he's just doing better now. Yeah, the entire thing is a diss track.
Literal metal diss track? That's fucking amazing. The Giga Chad energy, and I'm saying that unironically.
Oh, and to expand on the Giga Chad energy, the song is titled Masters of the Universe.
Wow. Also, please, maybe do a sing stream. That might be a plan in my future. Who knows? Who knows? I just gotta get off my...
I've been thinking of doing that myself, too.
I just gotta get off my ass and actually hook up my 360 into my Elgato again.
Ah.
Because I would be doing a karaoke stream through Rock Band 3.
Gotcha.
I got like a couple hundred songs on there. speaking of songs, what song would be played endlessly on loop in your personal hell? I don't know if you do want to answer this on stream. You do have pretty close people to you in chat.
See, the whole the cliche songs that people would probably say to this, like Rick Roll, the song that never ends, Baby Shark. I like these songs. So I don't really know or have an answer to this, because you give me any song, I would find some way to enjoy it.
Then I guess the song that would be played endlessly on loop would be Silence?
Oh god, yeah, I would not be able to handle.
Okay, fair enough. Do you have a food that you like that not many others do?
So the weird food combo thing, right? And this is one that my mother apparently grew up on and then introduced to me as a kid. But it's a weird food combo that works, and everybody says it's absolutely gross. But it's a mustard, cheese, bologna, and peanut butter sandwich.
You lost me at mustard.
and it has to be made in a very specific way. The mustard has to be on the bologna side, the peanut butter has to be on the cheese side, it has to be white bread, it has to be yellow American cheese, and it is really good, and it is really filling.
I might just have to do a factor cap on this, like an entire stream about this. Because I don't want to say you're wrong, but it sounds wrong. Just say.
Wait, Celestial, have you tried it? Oh, no, yeah, no, I do eat this.
If you could have anything for breakfast, what would it be?
My favorite breakfast all time is, I have two. It's either sausage biscuits with gravy or egg in a hole, which is, you cut a hole out of the middle of a slice of bread, fry that with an egg in it.
I agree with Celestial. Pizza. It should be pizza. What topic could you talk about the most?
I am autistic and neurodivergent, so anything that I am passionate about, I could talk about for hours. You would not get me to shut up. It could be video gaming, or I'm an absolute dragon fanatic, or I used to be big into Magic the Gathering. Gundam. Gundam's a new one for me.
Welcome to the cult.
I thank you. I do have a high grade Barbados and a high grade Turn A sitting on my desk.
Nice. I got the Barbados. Same one.
The one that came with the sword, not the club.
I got the club.
Okay, so not the same model.
Wait, the sword, the katana?
No, the giant two-hander sword.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that one. I got the club. Gundam Kirby. That would be awesome.
But yeah, I play Gundam Evolution on stream, and have been getting into a lot of the Gundam lore, so I get talking about it quite a bit.
Totally fair. I was starting to get into it around launch, but it kept disconnecting me. I would load up a game. If my game didn't crash in the loading screen, somebody else's did in that game, like, every time. It was so frustrating, so I stopped trying. But I really wanted to play. It was fun as fuck. And Exe is in there.
Exe is in there, yes. I
That's my
meme
boy.
about it when I put it on stream. I call it Overwatch, but it's Gundam.
No, it literally is.
Yeah, it literally is. It's Overwatch just with Gundam and mobile suits. But they just added
So it's a
they
slightly
added
less
a
problematic Overwatch.
they added a manga specific suit a little bit ago with oh god, I can't remember his name right now, but the one they just added this past week was Heavy Arms. Hyperion. Thank you, Aika.
Hyperion, huh? But
Yep.
heavy arms, that's right up my alley. I
Yep.
love the heavy arms. I
And
started with Wing.
it's the custom clown mask Heavy Arms.
With the clown mask too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love Endless Waltz. It's my favorite Christmas movie. Seriously, I watch it every year. What topic would you like to avoid at all costs?
Any hot button topic. Politics, religion, sometimes even sports. Anything that really gets politicized, I decide that I'm not going to talk about it on stream. Yeah.
That's totally fair. I do personally enjoy talking with about politics and all that good stuff. Mostly because it's super duper important, honestly. Also, Gundam Breakers 2. Gundam Breakers 2.
I think your favorite is Phoenix and Gundam Breakers 2. Gotcha.
I'm getting thrown off by that one a lot. Because I'm like, didn't they reboot Gundam Breakers? And is there a new one of that? Or are they talking about a previous game? Because I played through all the
do
Gundam
not know.
Breakers. Oh, okay. Who is the most interesting person you have met or interacted with?
That's a tough one. Most interesting.
Well, it doesn't exactly have to be most.
I would have to say, do I go the safe route and say my my wife, who's sitting in the other room? I think so.
Or do you mention your fiance in chat?
This is true. This
Don't
is true.
get them mixed up. Oh, Battle Alliance, okay. Hard to think, eh? It doesn't have to be like the most, it can just be like interesting people that come to mind.
Honestly, if I was to think about anybody that has like the most interesting experiences, it would have to be my grandfather.
Oh yeah?
My grandfather was a physics teacher in the high school, but he grew up on a farm, and just a lot of the stories that he has about that time is really, really interesting.
Okay, yeah. I personally didn't really get to meet my grandparents. They passed away. 3 out of 4 of them passed away before I was born, basically. And the last one when I was 12, maybe. So, I didn't get to hear stories from the old country.
My that side of my family, I got to meet my great grandparents, and my great grandmother only passed away like 8 years ago, I want to say.
So there's been some time. It's never easy, honestly.
No.
If you could have lucid dreams, what would they be about?
uh
You know,
I and
aside from me. Wink, wink.
Yeah, sure. I definitely not safe for work. Yeah, they're majorly not safe for work. The majority of them, that's what I'm trying to say. The majority of them would not be safe for work. But honestly, like, I do have lucid dreams. They tend to be about whatever it was that I was doing before bed, especially if I was doing it for a long time. And I'll let your mind wander on that one.
That is so trippy.
Like, there was one day that I was playing, just this past week, I was playing Apex for 6 hours right before bed, and then I dreamt about Apex all night. Lucid dreams.
So her dreams are like an encore? Yeah, apparently.
Hey, Zozo.
I gotta start practicing lucid dreams then. I'm missing out. Has any story gotten you to change your perspective?
I As far as like big shifts in perspective, no. I'll hear little stories here and there that like make me adjust thinking little bits, but my perspective's kind of stayed the same. Again, I stand behind who I am and what I do and how I think.
Totally fair. Is there anything on your mind you feel should have more attention brought to it?
Yes, and this is gonna tie into. I actually need to bring up what you sent me, because I accidentally closed it along with everything else. Um. Oh. Oh yeah, this will go along with one of the questions that you have later on about the VTuber community, but just the amount of hatred that is out in the world, and a lot of it I've actually been seeing within the VTuber community. Just going back and forth about and this is going to get into topics that I generally don't talk about, but there's been a lot of hatred towards the trans community within the VTuber community, and then there's been the whole thing about the Funky Wizard game within the VTuber community and streaming communities in general. And I am kind of disappointed in the people that react to these situations with hatred, and that needs to be addressed in my mind.
Oh yeah, 100%. There were definitely very bad actors in there. Specifically in the Hogwarts game, there was a lot of bad actors around there, and that has really led to a rise of, you see people without their masks a little more now, kind of thing.
Yeah. My stance, and I will say this on record, my stance on the game is I will not play it and support it myself. And and it goes beyond just the monetary thing, because I do not agree with, JKR on her stances on a lot of things, and perpetuating the popularity of the franchise, even if this game itself isn't supporting her that much, will perpetuate the popularity of other things that she is a part of that she will get more support from. As far as other people that play the game, if they want to, go ahead. I just won't watch it myself. I'm not going to hate on them for playing it, but I just won't watch it myself.
Yeah, I'm pretty similar in position, where I literally don't care if other people play it or they stream it. Doesn't make a big difference to me. What does make a difference to me is the people that are streaming it specifically to piss off people on Twitter, which is literally doing it just to piss off the trans community.
Yep.
But I don't care that they play it. I care that, in general, Harry Potter is just a bad franchise. It's boring, and it's predictable. It's got so many
you've seen the memes on
you've
seen the memes on TikTok. It's like J.K. Rowling did not write Harry Potter. She wrote Star Wars with sucky lightsabers.
Except she didn't even get the meaning behind Star Wars either.
But no, there's one streamer that I saw on TikTok that she decided to play Hogwarts Legacy, and she made a kind of commentary on TikTok about someone saying, "You know what that game is about?" And she says, "Yeah, I know what the game's about. I'm also playing the game as a fundraiser for this charity group that supports trans rights. So I'm playing the game while supporting the trans community." So, and that's like, okay, yeah, I get that. I can get behind that, I guess.
A little bit backwards, but I mean, as long as the outcome is good, I guess.
Yeah, she's raised like $10,000 for this charity, for this group.
Yeah, my big problem with the game specifically is, holy shit, there's a lot of anti-Semitism in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's not talked about enough. Though we don't need to linger on political topics.
Yes, I was just about to say, is there any way we could move on now?
What's the weirdest way you've ever met somebody?
At a costume contest.
Interesting.
Yep. And somebody in chat will 100% know who I'm talking about. Met somebody at a costume contest. And they were brought by a friend of mine. And I didn't really... They cosplayed as Aerith, and I was Jasmine to my friend's Aladdin. But nice. Got to meet this... That's how I met them. And then a few days later, hung out at Costa del Sol and got to know them, took a couple pictures with them, and now we're engaged.
Oh, wow. That didn't have the ending I expected. Here's the story of how I met your mother.
Oh, dear Lord.
I don't mean to assume your partner's gender. I'm just making a joke.
No, Aiko is female. My mom's. Yes, and Zozo is our adopted child.
Oh, is the whole family here then?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, I kind of... Okay, to get into the proposal this morning, I kind of blindsided her with it. I had a little bit of
that's recent.
Yeah, no, I had a bit of a like down emotional night last night, and then I made the decision to ask the question. Went to my wife to make sure that she was okay with it. She was, and so my mood flipped. Like I went from depressed to excited, but cryptic. And so Aiko did not know what to expect. She got super anxious, understood that I wanted to get some alone time with her, but she was occupied last night, so it wasn't going to. And so she spent the entire night anxious as hell, thinking that I was going to break up with her.
Well, I mean, if you leave a message like, we need to talk, and then it's just hanging there for 8 hours, the mind goes to the worst places.
Yeah, it was, we need to talk. I have to ask you a question, but I have to ask it when we have some alone time together, so it can't be tonight. I'll ask it in the morning. But I took her back to that spot in Costa del Sol, put on the same outfit that I was wearing on the day that we met, we got to know each other, and proposed. So, yeah.
We need to talk, Mr. White. Oh, I should watch Breaking Bad. Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
Wait, what?
Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go want to do look more like?
You just broke my brain. What? Oh, okay, it's a reference. It's a reference.
Video? What video? It's a meme from like 4chan from like a million years ago.
You can't do that to my autistic brain because I was trying to make sense of it and just breaking over here.
I don't leave it hanging for super duper long. People usually figure it out pretty quick. But like that's literally the only question that I don't tell people in advance because it's really funny for me to see their reaction. My favorite answer was yes. Next question. What's the most amazing natural occurrence you've witnessed?
I've witnessed a tornado.
Really?
Yes.
How far away were you?
I was pretty far away, but close enough that the clouds were green.
The clouds and were green?
Yeah, the clouds were green. Clouds turn green when you're close to a tornado.
That's spooky as fuck. Oh, he said Pinata's next questions. Right. My bad. It's been a while since that interview.
But, yeah, no, the wife and I actually drove out.
Drop links.
We drove out into a one of the national parks in our state, and in a tornado watch. This story, honey. This story. It's a national park. It's a state park. Yeah. It's a state park, and yeah, it was you know, it was in the middle of a tornado watch, so there was nobody around. The park was completely deserted. So we found a picnic table and did it.
Huh.
At a state park in the middle of a tornado watch.
Well, you only live once, right?
Right.
Next time, get your phone out. It'll be good for them clicks. You gotta always be thinking about the content. No, protect your safety before any videos. That's the most important thing. I asked that. Would you ever go to space if given the chance?
I absolutely would. I would love to experience that. Not much else to say. One of my favorite genres for movies and books is science fiction. So, yeah. I am a big Asimov fan.
Wait, Asimov.
Isaac Asimov, iRobot.
Oh yeah, I've seen that Will Smith movie.
Oh yeah, that movie was a very bad representation of the book.
Isn't that like every movie adaptation of a book?
Yeah, really is. Oh hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Drink when you're done with this.
I've got one.
Sorry, the missus came in with a plate of food for me.
Quite all right. I wouldn't be surprised if one shows up for me too. What do you resent paying for the most?
What do I resent paying for the most? Huh.
When you should have been bacheloring it up.
Your partner got cut off there at the very beginning.
Diapers when I should have been bacheloring it up because kind of knocked. I'm not gonna get into the full story here, but kind of knocked her up on accident when we were 19. So yeah,
that can happen. I've heard.
First week in your 18 and first week in your parents ever left you home alone.
Yeah, okay, 18. It was the first time that my parents had ever left me home alone. So
and you
yeah,
held hands without condoms on. Oh my god.
Okay, so the funny
you don't have to get into details. I was making a joke. It's okay.
No, I will get into details about this because this is the funny thing. I was a virgin at the time. I'd
We've
never
all been there.
Never even seen a condom. I put it on backwards and it didn't stay on.
That can happen, yeah. I touched fingers. Got them. Hey, boy. As long as the hand holding is consensual, that's what matters.
Yeah.
What is the worst job you've ever had?
Collections, 100%. One of my first jobs was working in a collection agency, billing for things that people didn't even realize that they would get billed for. So it was constant. I don't owe this, but yeah, you kind of do.
Damn, yeah, no, that would not be satisfying in the least. Oh no, not hand holding, that's gay. Yeah, it is. So we did touch on this a little bit previously, but what change would you like to see in the VTuber community? We can just keep it to one sentence.
Yeah, to reiterate, just the amount of hatred that's been going around lately. We need to start doing better.
Yeah, we need to see a lot more of it. I'm kidding. We need a lot less hatred. Holy shit, people get worked up.
Yeah, they really do.
Like, I am literally trans leftist on the internet, And holy shit, there are so many snowflakes I can't take a joke.
Have you seen, and this is maybe a little bit off topic, but have you seen that clip from Joel where somebody comes into his chat talking about you're a guy and a female model?
Porcelain Maid Joel.
What?
Porcelain Maid Joel.
Yes.
Yes. I follow him.
But have you seen that clip where somebody comes into the chat saying you're a guy and a female model? Lamal VTuber cringe.
I think so.
Joel rips into this person, and the person is like, "Gay's a trend, or trans is a trend." No, dude, trans isn't a trend. You're the same kind of person that would say gay's a trend when the ancient Greeks were balls deep in another soldier's ass.
Yeah, the ancient Greeks were like, it's not gay if you're the top. Literally.
Well, oh my God, what's the quote from Harold and Kumar? It ain't gay to get your dick sucked. What's gay is you sucking my dick.
Ain't nothing gay about getting your dick sucked. Hypothetically, the zombie apocalypse is actually happening. Who are your 3 choices of people on your team?
My son, my friend Chewie, and Celestial.
I hope you last.
What was the question?
Good luck. You're surviving a zombie apocalypse with Vanni. Is it Vanni or Vonnie? I forget.
Vonnie.
Vonnie. Okay, I'm sorry.
Everybody calls me Vanny, and it's gotten to the point where I just go with it because so many people call me Vanny. I don't bother correcting anybody anymore. But it is Vonnie.
Okay, totally fair. I get called like Breely. I've been called Bailey for like
Bailey.
For half a year to a year, and like it wasn't until like I essentially interviewed that streamer in particular that they noticed, and that was a really funny reaction. But she and I are, I would say, fairly loose friends. I like her. If you were a wrestler, what would your intro music be?
Masters of the Universe. That Angus
I should have
McDick
saw
song.
that one coming. I should have saw that coming. What's the best piece of advice you've ever heard?
So this is a movie quote, but this is something that I absolutely 100% live by. It's a quote from one of my favorite movies, Serenity. But the preacher, as he's dying, looks at the main character and says, "I don't care what you believe, just believe it. I don't care what it is that what your belief system is, what your political views are. As far as you and I interacting, you believe what you want to believe. I'm going to believe what I want to believe. If we can discuss it civilly, that's fine. I'm not going to try to change you if you're not going to try to change me."
Yeah, like, you definitely want both parties to be able to be willing to change if you're going to be debating ideology with people.
Right, but as soon as like emotions come into it, then for me that's when it's like, okay, this is going too far.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of people that cannot really handle the emotions. Gotham, you want to leave, but I'm not getting up because I'm lazy. And besides, we're on to the last question. What things in your life are you grateful for?
100% my family and my partners. Specifically, like my wife, we've been together for 16 years. I
Oh,
would
wow.
not be where I am right now at all if it wasn't for her. She's supported me through a lot of my mental health growth, and has stuck with me through some very difficult times during the beginning of my mental health journey. So,
Geez, that's twice as long as I've been in a relationship. 8.5 years right now for me.
Hmm.
But that brings
January
up the end of all my questions.
16th, 2007.
Oh, wow. 2 years before I graduated high school. Or I should have graduated. I ended up dropping out because, well, first I got sick. Or, no, I didn't get sick. I homeschooled for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, in my grade 12 year, I'm gonna try homeschooling. No, that didn't work out. So the following year, I went to a different high school because we had moved, and then in like the first third of the semester or whatever, I got H1N1.
Ooh.
And yeah, I missed like so much school that I was like, okay, I can't even catch up with this. I'm just dropping out and getting my GED.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Totally
easier path.
understandable there. For me, my story that kind of relates to that was when I went to college. I went to college at a at a Christian college that my family kind of pushed me towards. That I went
That's
for music and computer science. But during the middle of my second semester, I was having a lot of attendance problems. The dorm life, the campus life was really kind of getting to me, and I didn't want to. I was kind of shutting down, and it was my computer programming teacher that told me if I missed any more classes, I wasn't going to be able to continue in the course. And then I went on a choir tour, got sick, and was laid up in bed for 2 weeks and missed every single class. And just got so depressed that I just stayed in my dorm for the next, 3 weeks. And I finally had the dean knock on my door and say, yeah, you're no longer, oh, my Discord just froze. Never mind. I'm good.
Yeah, I can still hear you.
The dean knocked on my door and said, "You're no longer contributing to the campus atmosphere and the community here, so we're gonna have to ask you to resign, or ask you to withdraw." They weren't gonna kick me out; they wanted me to leave.
What the fuck? If they got that much of a problem with you, they can kick you out.
And I straight up asked the dean, because there was a battle of the bands that was coming up like the next week. And I said, am I going to be able to compete in the Battle of the Bands? No, because you're not part of this community anymore. I competed anyways. Nice. What are they going to do? Kick me out? They're already doing that.
Well, at that point, I would actually kind of worry about them arresting you, but even then, arresting you for what? Rocking? Yeah, good one. Mm-hmm. Press the charges, officer.
It was a Pink Floyd cover band, too.
Oh, nice. So, as we're wrapping things up, would you like to shout yourself out one more time for the end of the video?
Yeah. Thank you for listening to me ramble and answer these questions. I hope that I've been entertaining for people, because I find myself rather boring. But I am Vanni.exe. I'm your antiviral program, come sentient, playing video games for you guys. I'm all about mental health, safety, and stability, and inclusiveness within my community. And yeah, that's me.
That pretty much sums it up perfectly. I'm definitely going to be having your links in the description of the video.
Thank you.
Glowing review from Celestial.
Celestials know me for about 12 years.
Yeah, that's a really long time. I've had one friendship from, oh fuck, what, 5th grade? Which was September, or not September, it was 2001. I remember it's 5th grade because 9/11 happened that year.
Yep. Celestial used to be known as Merc's Blog on YouTube, and we collaborated with some Super Meat Boy, and we actually would race each other. We'd 3, 2, 1, go, and race to get like the next 5 levels done. And then eventually we started a Celestial kept losing. But eventually we tried to start a dual channel together, but that didn't pan out very well. Not because we fell apart, but it was we wanted to have our own identities.
Yeah,
and that was the other thing.
That.
And then you left for university, so I kind of went back to my own channel after that.
It just kind of happens. I did have a Let's Play group that got together to record stuff way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We never really got very far. I mean, like 35 subscribers right now. I don't know, 20 views at most on the most popular videos. And at most.
I've actually lost access to my old channel because my Google account got hacked, and the hackers got onto my YouTube and did something that something, I have no idea what, but something that made YouTube shut down my account or lock it out. But I had.
Are the videos still up or something?
The videos are still up, yeah.
That is so weird.
And the account still exists, but no, I'm sitting currently at 224 subscribers, and my most viewed video is from 9 years ago. A really crappy Minecraft logic redstone tutorial has 2.1 thousand views.
Nice. I don't have that many views on one single video because YouTube's a cunt. I had one video that's gotten well over 3,000 views, but YouTube only shows like 780. It kept going up to like 1,000 and then the views dropped. So frustrating. But I mean, like, I was throwing out some of them hot takes about something that's very popular in the VTuber community that I am pretty vocally against.
If you'd like to elaborate off stream, you are more than welcome to. Because I'm now interested.
If you check out my YouTube, I got... Jeez, what do I got? How long is that video? A 20-minute video. I was responding to another VTuber that put out a video on some drama, and then a friend of mine was in that video by chance because she had quote tweeted this thing, and then this YouTuber was getting all pissy, like, you shouldn't be quote tweeting these people, and like, you're directing unnecessary hate towards them. And while he did block out her name, he didn't block out her profile picture. And then that actually ended up leading to a wave of transphobia that hit her before an unrelated hate wave hit her the next day.
Mm.
That was a time. But anyways, thank you for coming on. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I would definitely be open to chatting more in the future.
Feel free to reach out anytime.
Will do. I personally prefer chatting streams, but we'd want some kind of topic to make it pointed. Alrighty.
All right. I have to head out, but thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Am I still in the call? I'm still in the call. I'm not still in the call. Why is her video still up? Why is her video still up? I don't want to see her video. No. Guest PNG? Yes. Wait. God damn it, that's supposed to be that button on the stream thing. Well, she closed it. It's Vanni's stream now. Yeah, pretty much. Discord, please. Am I missing something? What's happening, Pink? What's up? Oh no? You know, to be honest, on the topic of hate raids at the end there, I was kind of expecting one tonight. I'm glad they didn't really fuck with the interview, but I'm kind of disappointed. I was ready to make fun of people. You're gonna say we're needing to fix their shit? Wait, who needs to fix their shit? And yeah, hate raids do suck. They're a pain in the ass. Though, you know what? I'm gonna taunt the bull. I've only been hate raided once, and they were a bunch of fucking cowards that didn't stick around. It was a bunch of people that had like bots that followed me or something, and they had names like "I am following ugly men" kind of thing. But like, I went to go into my community list to purge them, and they were already gone. So like, congratulations. You got me to turn off alerts for like 10 minutes? Though I do fully respect the people like you, Pink, and Rudy that are, and Senna, that are avoiding streaming for the time being because, you know, you're getting targeted. I guess they're just not targeting me because I'm not doing it. I'm not streaming frequently enough. By the way, for content about my popular video, I talked shit about cons. There. That's how that segment ends, with that with that interview. That's how it's going to end, me mumbling about my opinions on lolicons. I am also currently in the process of trying to set up a second or another interview for tomorrow. But A, he didn't give me AM or PM. And he also didn't give me time zone. He just said 9:30 my time. I know he's British. Or at least he's got that kind of accent. He's kind of cute though. I can't lie. I really don't want it to be AM. Connor? Wait, you think I'm interviewing Iron Mouse's boyfriend? Sea Dog? I fucking wish. Don't worry about it, Blaze. That was the joke. I do gotta start, what's it? I should probably start pushing to get interviews with bigger people. Right, that's the amount of clout we need in this place. Yeah, we need all the clout. I never took you off Stream Elements. I haven't touched that page in forever, honestly. Ah! I'm just trying to grind weed. I stream through Streamlabs. You took me off? No, I haven't. I haven't changed your editor status for, like, any of my platforms. How have I been? Pretty good, just working. That's not the best. But I mean, my bills are paid. Oh, I got a pretty good tax return, so that's nice. I get I'm actually at a point where I'm not living check to check, which is fucking good. Where's my... No, there. Oh, yeah, that's maxed out. Okay. I don't know if I'll stream Sunday, but I would like to stream tomorrow. I mean, the plan is to stream tomorrow anyways. I do have more videos to put out. I just gotta take the time to actually make the thumbnails, all that fun shit. Get the videos transferred, I guess. I've only been live, what, hour and a half at most? Do I want to keep going and do shit? Or do I just want to go get high and hang out with Discord? I don't know, Discord is getting pretty sussy with their privacy. With the privacy changes coming up. I do like hanging out with the Discord. Blaze, do you ever hang out in voice chats? I like to. Ah. Wait. That's fair. I'm not pressuring you to join or anything. I'm just saying, typically, we do sometimes. Yes, I believe Blaze did join our Discord, but they use a different name. I think Flip something. I'm gonna find you. I'll stop. But I'm gonna find you. Wait. Where are you? You change your name? Oh, right. We got linked a thingy. Where's my... I don't have a thing to switch to V2 PC. No, hey. Display capture. This was the video I was linked. We're gonna watch it.
Has you really been far, even as decided to use Even Go Want to look more like? Call 985-655-2500 inside the details for Go Further and Even More Decided to Use. You can really be far as decided twice as much to use and go wish for it. When you decide far even once to use and go want, then get really far even as decided to use and look more like and go after. It's just common sense. Apply today.
That is amazing. Liked. That was great. Oh, that was on my personal account too, that you gotta watch it. You gotta see a little bit of the behind the screens. Ah! I watch a lot of VTubers on my VTuber account, the Mistress Briley account, but on my other account is where I engage with non-VTuber content. I kinda like to keep it separated. No VTuber? Holy fucking shit. You remember that, streamer I had mentioned? That grew to partner from exclusively Final Fantasy XIV? Deep Dungeons? That niche part of Final Fantasy XIV? He's just under 700 viewers right now. Just saying. There's a niche for everybody. Just saying. And he's that monotone, chill, I'm gonna explain everything I'm doing kind of guy. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty tired. I wanna get high. And let's see. Who should we go boop in and say hi to? Orphan is just chatting. Fork knife. Like, a lot of these people are doing stuff. Like, just random games and shit. Wow, there's multiple fork knife streamers. Just chatting. What are you chatting about, Orphan? I'm not going to steal his content. Holy fucking shit. His model is so cool. If you stick around for the raid, definitely tell him how cool his model is. Really? There. How do you put memes in memes? Ooh, by meming. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Just do it. Anyways, chat, it's been fun. I know it's only been like an hour and a half, but to be fair, I worked 8 hours today in construction. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, and go be sweethearts to Orphan. He is wonderful. One of the best Vroid modelers out there. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again. Oh, right. Raids actually take time to start. Derpader. I totally forgot that part. As always, if you can't be the sharpest tool in the shed, you can always be the hoe. YouTube, as always,